For years, many parts of the Federal Capital Territory told the story of abandoned projects, incomplete roads, inadequate water supply, and neglected satellite communities. In fact, many infrastructure projects in the capital city remained on the drawing board. These had led to poor access roads in districts such as Gaduwa, Wari, Kwali, Wassa, Life Camp, and other developing communities struggling with limited infrastructure and unfulfilled government promises. But over the past months, the Federal Capital Territory has become a vast construction of roads, bridges, and commissioning sites of water scheme, judicial infrastructure, transportation corridors, and major investment projects across the capital. And the narrative is changing. Areas that for years waited for government attention are now part of the development map, and the contrast is becoming increasingly visible as the roads that were once impassable now connect communities. Long-delayed relocation projects are moving forward. Satellite towns are receiving water infrastructure, while new transport corridors such as the Collector Road CO1 and bridge linking the body of benches, Nile University and Bayes University in Abuja, judicial facilities and investment hubs are redefining the capital's landscape. The FCT Minister, Wike'S, however, said that the ongoing infrastructure development was made possible because of the removal of the FCT administration from the Treasury single account. He assured residents that every district or satellite communities will not be left behind, noting that the projects represent the practical implementation of the Abuja Master Plan.
Like we have said before, that every district will have attention of the present government. We have gone around so many of the districts, both satellite towns and districts that make up the city. Today we are here to see that we commission these projects. The other day we were also here at the body of benches to commission the annex of the body of benches.
The government further stated that beyond the physical structures, the project aimed to improve mobility, reduce travel time, stimulate commerce, strengthen institutions, expand access to essential services, and create new opportunities for residents and businesses. The federal government also noted that the transformation of Abuja is a model for the broader national vision. Under the Renewed Hope agenda, intended to serve as a blueprint for development across Nigeria.
Before today, moving between these institutions was a daily headache for students, lecturers, and residents alike. Today, we have restored ease of movement. We have enhanced safety. But beyond that, we are creating an environment where academia and professional institutions can thrive without the baggage of structural neglect. I am told that this project has already generated hundreds of direct and indirect jobs for our youth during construction. That is the macroeconomy at work at the grassroots level. Infrastructure is the greatest enabler of economic prosperity. When you build roads, you open up districts. When you open up districts, you invite investment. And when investment comes, Nigeria grows. I therefore commend the FCT Minister, Barrister Wike'S. You have proven once again that when you are given a job, you do not sleep until it is done. This marathon of project commissioning across the FCT is a clear testament that this administration is firmly in action mode.
1,600 direct and indirect jobs for our youth, opening up new economic pathways right here in this area council. I assure you by the grace of Almighty God that before the end of our tenure, water projects will fully cover Kuje, Kwali, Wadalada, and Abaji.
Thanks last year, during the second anniversary of Mr. President, when he commissioned the Abuja city water, Mr. President mandated that this must be taken to the satellite towns, and we promised that by 2026, to God be the glory, we'll also give to Amak, satellite towns in Amak and in Buhari. It entitled to know by the grace of God. Probably last week, the Vice President represented Mr. President in commissioning the satellite town water supply in Karu and all other communities along those areas of the Amak city. Today, we are here for the one in Buhari Area Council.
In this government, we measure ourselves by finished works. This street is one of those finished works. For years, families in Gadua district built homes here in good faith, yet they had no motorable road to reach their homes. When the rains come, the place will become impassable. That is not all that now is history. That is not how a capital city should treat its citizens.
President Bola Tinubu also commissioned access roads, electricity and water infrastructure at the Wasa district informal sector layout, paving the way for the long-awaited relocation of mechanics, artisans and traders from the Apo Mechanic village. It was also noted that through the roads reconnecting communities, the water project bringing relief to thousands of residents, the judicial and institutional facilities strengthening governance, and the landmark investment, Abuja will be positioned as a modern African capital.
The Abuja City Walk is one of the most ambitious private sector investment projects in the history of our great nation. Spanning several hectares of land along the Abuja Airport Expressway corridor, this project will serve as Nigeria's foremost gateway to the world. While it draws world-class inspiration from globally acclaimed models like the Dubai City Walk, it has been meticulously customized by our partners. Through this development, we are pushing the boundaries of architectural and engineering possibility in Africa. This magnificent project also underscores our deep conviction that sustainable national development cannot be carried out by the government alone. The Abuja City Walk is a shining example of what can be achieved when political will meets private sector expertise and capital. By granting this corridor a pre-trade zone status, we have further eliminated trade friction, laying down a fertile environment for regional commerce, medical tourism, premium retail, and high-end hospitality. Let me use this medium to reassure both domestic and international investors. Nigeria is open for business, and your investments are safe. Our legal, physical, and financial frameworks are continuously being optimized to protect capital, guarantee returns, and eliminate unnecessary administrative bottlenecks.
Pleased to commission this newly completed 13-kilometer stretch of Gomani Dafa Yangoji Road. Of course, this is renewed hope made visible for the good people of Kwale and the FCT. Not in speeches, but in asphalt, bridges, and in light. When we set out under the renewed hope agenda, we agreed on one thing: development must reach every Nigerian, not just those at the center, not just those at the cities. Abuja cannot be a city of two walls, with gleaming district lights, but forgotten settlements. In other words, forgotten satellite towns. This road rejects that divide. This road connects Gomani, Dafa, and Yangoji to markets, to schools, to hospitals, and also to opportunities. It says clearly that the wealth of this nation belongs to all of us, whether you live on a boulevard or you live on a farm track.
We celebrate more than the completion of an infrastructure project. We celebrate the triumph of vision, the fulfillment of a promise, and also the arrival of life-living resources that nourishes communities and sustain generations. I say this because where water flows, hope blossoms. Where clean streams reaches, healthy families flourishes. And where government keeps its promise, the heart of the people overflow with renewed confidence.
Residents also praised the government on the project, describing the transformation as one of the most extensive infrastructure drives since Abuja became Nigeria's capital, while critics insist the true measure of success will be how well these projects are maintained and whether similar development reaches every community as promised.
He has done well. He's doing a good work. Doing infrastructure like, road construction and the building of houses and that, is a good things and a welcome good development in our country. So he has been trying and he will continue to, welcome the idea.
Tungan Serki, that bridge costs us a lot because sometimes there will be a lot of water that will come in to overflow the bridge, and then people will not be able to cross to go to their farm and other business that is also inside the terrain, especially like the students, they won't be able to get access to cross to the other neighboring community for school. So I think solving this problem now, it has already given us a green light that the government is also on board, that the renewed hope of Mr. President is being fulfilled and is ongoing.
Actually, in our community before, we don't see strangers, things don't move well, which we even have some bridge at the back there. If there was rainfall, our people, they are not able to go farm. So today, they are happy. If there was rain or there are no rain, our people, they are going farm now, so we are achieve our aim. We are happy for Mr. President. So, still, we are saying the same thing. Before, things no move here well. And today, for coming of this road, which is not up to 6 months ago, so we have seen many achievements, which strangers coming in, buy land, bring their business and others.
To me, it has done well compared to the two recent minister for FCT that I've experienced. Understand? I think he has done well. There are so many roads that he has opened up, and there are so many houses that they have started building up, and even at the entrance, like the city gate. Yes, I think I passed through the city gate this morning, and I saw the great job that he has done there. So I think he's a nice person and he has done well. Yes, compared to the past ones. Yeah.
While the long-term impact will be measured by maintenance, service delivery, and economic growth, the projects have already changed the physical landscape of Abuja and extended development into communities that had already waited years for government's attention. As the commissioning program draws to a close, attention now shifts from ribbon cutting ceremonies to sustaining the momentum, assuring that the infrastructure is maintained, investments are realized, and benefits reach the millions of residents who call the Federal Capital Territory home. And if maintained, these developments will redefine Abuja's growth trajectory and reinforce its position as a modern capital city that serves all its residents. From Abuja, I am Folashade Abdusalami, MITV Plus News.